watched that when I was running for office. Like when I would write blog posts and stuff.
Right.
It was great.
Yeah,
How many
it's
people
nuts.
for very little money we could.
Yeah, exactly. It was like $4 and almost 500 views from when I was like,
that's crazy.
That's efficient.
That's how fucking cheap our attention is.
Hey, that's okay. I'll take it.
We need a pencil. All right, 2 announcements. 1, I need somebody to take notes because I cut my finger really bad.
I heard.
Oh no.
And 2, I did my spells already.
Nice.
Okay. These spells are driving me nuts. There's so many.
For once.
Way to go.
Bertha did her spells.
Yeah, which is because I can't picture like, okay, there's an explosion outside the tavern, 11 are dead, and you're like, hold on, I need 30 minutes.
Hold on. I need to organize my spells. Hold on.
I can't. I just said I can't write.
Hey, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
Hi guys.
How's it going?
Migraine.
She's
Sorry.
It's all
Go lay
good.
down.
Huh?
Go lay down. That's
I am. I just thought I'd say hi.
Well, I'm glad
Appreciate
you
it. Feel better.
Have
Yeah.
fun.
Bye.
Yeah, it's funny. She'll be in the next room, watching us on Facebook or whatever, or YouTube or whichever app she wants to watch us from.
Man, I only had 1 migraine ever in my life, and it was horrific. So I feel for people that get.
I used to get them like in high school, and I'm so happy I don't get them anymore. Like I used to get them almost weekly.
Ew.
And I get them like once a year now, so it's like,
In
oh
high
my
school,
God,
that sucks.
they're horrible. I hate migraines.
Yeah.
They're so.
No good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when we left off, you all had. Let's do a quick recap. You had there was a big explosion, but rewinding from there.
Well, we started with Braxley, Faggot, and Brown coming to the inn to interview Kelso the halfling.
Right.
He denied everything, and they couldn't really do anything to prosecute him. Daggett recommended we consider some private security.
Right.
Then we all went to Prunes, and I cast Zone of Truth on him, and he admitted to everything.
That was a fun scene.
We all were really shocked.
Right.
He hired the sharpshunners and was doing everything to the tavern. We decided to kind of sit on that, and I think Shavana threatened him pretty good, and so we'll see what happens. Inn is going really well. Shavana and Jonellis were sparring and practicing before fight night, and really inspired the alleyway crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I went and got Rainier at fight night. Shavana fought a skulk, which was terrifying.
Yeah, that was
we
fun.
couldn't see it, and won, which was sick. And the showman offered us a better match and a better spot in the lineup next time. Then we went back to the inn to sleep. We woke up, and BAM! There was an explosion.
Chaos. Yeah.
Massive explosion.
Which sadly, Jonellis, I think it broke all your stained glass.
No, it broke.
It broke a
Two?
few. Yeah, I think it broke a few on the main, and it rattled the others.
Okay, and there were 9 to 11 corpses outside, burnt to a crisp.
Right.
And then our DM was like, and that's where we'll end.
Right.
That's what you do.
Gotta keep them interested.
Yeah.
I guess.
So,
I told them I wanted more action. This is what happens.
There was. So you're all in the Well, let's see. You're all doing whatever morning shit you do.
So maybe some people it is a morning shit.
Yeah, maybe you're taking a morning shit. I don't.
I was coming back. We discussed that because I got that thing at the Emerald Enclave where I'm taking classes in the morning, but I would have been back for this.
You would have been back for it, and you're probably the classes are early. So
Yeah.
let's say
dawn.
Let's say you do your prayers
After I get back.
post-class.
Yeah, sure.
So you're praying.
Cool.
Shavana, you're probably going over the night's receipts, unless you have some.
The night receipts.
Going over the nice receipts and
Yeah.
making sure everything's a-okay.
Yeah, you
Books
guys
are
have-
all right.
Oh no, is anybody sneaking from the till, Shavana?
Fortunately, no. Maybe, I don't know.
Joe Nellis, I know in the mornings you usually do the rounds, just kind of check everything out, make sure everything looks secure.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of
Mm-hmm.
because you both live and own the establishment, you kind of just you want to wake up in the morning and just make sure nothing's broke.
I also imagine Jonellis being a good soldier, like doing like I don't know, like some push-ups and like some calisthenics. Like you run some drills. Jonellis doing like drills.
Yeah. Like a board.
Weapons or something. I don't know.
I'm looking for some action. I'm waiting for it.
Oh my god. Or you just start standing there looking at old Bill. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, those are good times.
I can imagine every time you come downstairs, you just like glance over to old Bill.
Uh-huh.
Just like, yeah.
Like, it didn't have to end that way, buddy. It really
Oh
didn't.
my god, I love that. I love that. Alright.
Okay, so windows rattle as the roar of an explosion fills the air.
Does it like blow any of us to the ground? Do we
No.
take any damage?
The building itself isn't damaged, as far as you know.
Okay.
But several windows blow in. You can hear anguished screams outside, and through the windows wherever you're all at, like a thick cloud of acrid smoke billows from the blast. Shivani, you're downstairs, kind of going through the receipts and stuff, so you're like right there, and you can actually see through a couple of the windows that are blasted out onto the street. Charred bodies and just smoke.
Yeah, I'll run out and see what's going on.
I'm up in my bedroom doing my prayer, so I'm gonna run down and see if I can find Shavana and Jonellis.
All right, Shavana's first out the door. Jonellis, I assume you're headed out. You're running down from your room and headed.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're in the main area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll say Shavana's first out, followed by Jonellis, and then you, Bertha.
Yeah.
But all very, very quickly. Like Shavana, you get outside and just see carnage. Like clearly there was a massive explosion, like right in front of Trollskull Manor itself. It wasn't like down in the street. It was like on the steps of Trollskull Manor, right in front of Trollskull Manor. People are screaming. You count 11. And like you instantly
there's
go in,
so many people in the alley this early.
There's been a lot more traffic. Like we've said, like there's been a lot more foot traffic.
Yeah.
But you instantly go into like soldier mode, and like you count the number of dead. Like you're scanning across to see like what the situation is. You count 11 bodies on the ground. Also in the alley. There's a sitting like on a stoop in front of Vincent Trench's place. There's a noble woman who's kind of all sooty and like just kind of like reeling, kind of sitting down. There's a little boy over kind of near Corellin's Crown, the bookstore, and he's just like freaked out, kind of screaming.
This is awful.
Fala Lafalier comes running out of the front of her building as well, just screaming. What do you do?
I'm gonna run over to the noblewoman and check on her.
She's okay. She's rattled but not injured. She was far enough from the blast where she's just kind of singed. Let me pull this up here. So, but yeah, when you run up to her, and she's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I was just coming out of Vincent's office, and everything went white, and I just got blasted to the ground. Oh my God, those are children. She points at some of the bodies, and clearly some of the bodies are indeed children on the ground. Like they look like little halfling children. The little boy who's crying or like freaked out is a halfling boy over by Corellin's Crown. Jonellis, you come running out at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to also observe the area as well. See if I notice anyone that's still alive but wounded, if any.
Okay. You're checking the bodies?
Yeah.
It looks like none of the bodies that are actually on the ground made it.
Okay.
You're going one at a time, but you're not finding any. Bertha, you make it out now.
I'd like to do a quick perception check
What?
of the area. Like, I just want to like get a lay of like what's happening.
Smoke is lifting, and people are now coming out of all of their buildings. So
Okay.
there are pedestrians now who are kind of like coming down the alley to look in.
Mhm.
Just as you see a few other people like coughing and stumbling out of the alley.
I'm just gonna yell like, "It's okay! It's okay! We're gonna, everybody, it's gonna be okay!" And I want to run over to the little boy that's crying.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like kind of like catch him up and hold him and just say like, "It's okay. You're okay. My name's Bertha. I'm here to help you. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
My friends.
Are you hurt?"
I don't think so. I just right after the explosion, I ducked behind this rain barrel. Like there's
Good
a rain barrel
idea.
there.
That was good thinking. It's gonna be okay.
You see he's clutching something under his shirt.
Yeah.
Like he's got something he's hiding from you under his shirt.
Yeah. What you got here under your shirt, hon? What's your name? My name's Bertha.
Give me a persuasion check.
7.
Nothing, missus. I don't know. I've got nothing there.
What's your name? My name's Bertha.
Martin.
Mardum?
Martin.
Mardum?
Yeah.
What?
We were just playing down here.
Yeah.
And then some people came running in, and then there was just an explosion.
That sounds very, very scary. I'm glad that you're okay. It's okay. You're not going to get in trouble. What you got? You got something there under your shirt. I need to know what. It's okay.
Jeez, miss.
It's okay. I just want to make sure you're okay. It's okay.
I don't want to get into trouble.
You're not going to get into trouble.
He reaches under his shirt and he produces this necklace. It's like a chain, like a steel chain link necklace with 2 beads and a broken clasp. Give me an Arcana check.
18.
This is a necklace of fireballs. There are 2 beads left on it.
Okay.
Which you immediately recognize what happened out front. That was most certainly a fireball spell.
Oh, this must have been so scary.
I know. I was just hiding behind the barrel, and I heard a plop, and I looked in the barrel, and it was just in there, and so I grabbed it, and then you came.
That's okay.
It must have fallen from the sky or something.
I am so glad that you grabbed this. This is actually a very special, but also maybe dangerous artifact. Would it be okay if I take it and make sure that it's safe?
Okay, Mrs. Okay.
It's okay. I it's all right. Where'd you find this necklace?
It was in this here rain barrel. I think it fell from up there, and he points up toward the top of Corellin's crown.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I didn't see it fall. I just heard it plop, and I don't think it just came out in the sky.
Does it seem like he's telling the truth?
Give me an insight check.
16 plus 6, whatever that is, 22.
It does seem like he's telling the truth, yes.
Oh. Plopped out of the sky into the barrel.
Which, I don't know.
I am so glad. What's your name, Mordon?
Martum.
Martum, I'm so glad that you found this. This is this is a really, could be really dangerous if it fell in the wrong hands. So I'm glad that you found it. I'm going to take it and make sure it stays safe. But in the meantime, how about you come and sit over here with my friend Shavana and this nice lady here? And why don't we just sit here and I'm going to go get everybody some water. I think just sit and just like he's okay. We're going to make sure everybody's safe and okay. You're not going to get into trouble. You really helped me today, Martin. You really helped me.
I don't want to get into trouble.
No, you really helped me. You really helped me today. And we're going to see if we can't help everybody here, okay?
Okay.
Just sit here. Hey, Shavana, this is my friend Martin. I'm going to have him sit over here with your friend until, we know everything is safe.
Yeah, you can stay with me. I'll protect you.
Thanks, Mr. Dragon Man.
I'm gonna get
Lady Dragon Lady.
I'm gonna get everybody some water, and I'm
Okay.
gonna run into the inn and grab like a pitcher of water and bring it out and start
Okay.
giving people water.
Shavana, you've been talking with Jezrin Hornraven.
Desmond Hornraven. Woo.
Great name.
And
That's a
once,
name.
Once she kind of settles down, like you checked in on her, and once she calms down a little bit, she won't shut up, man. She's like, I tell you, I saw him. He was no man. He looked like a man, but he was no man. It was like a puppet shaped like a man, but a puppet without strings.
Like wooden? Like he's like a wooden puppet?
Yeah, he's like a wooden puppet, no strings. He was up on the roof. I saw him. He threw something, and there was an explosion.
Oh, can you describe what he looked like?
He just, I only saw him for a moment. I looked up, I heard a creak, and I looked up, and I saw it was like a silhouette of a man, but he didn't quite move like a man, but like a puppet. And it hurled something down at the crowd there, and then there was an explosion. And I saw those halflings burned alive. And she just starts sobbing.
Oh, Lord, I wish I could stop calm emotions, but I did not.
All right, so it's okay. It's okay. Just calm down.
Water for everybody.
Okay. All right. So while all this is happening, John Ellis, you're checking on the bodies, right? Or Shimani, you were checking on the bodies too. You both kind of went through and checked on the bodies. So here's what you've got in terms of bodies. You have a male rock gnome.
That's an odd thing.
Yeah, so let's see. So there's a male rock gnome wearing a burned cloak and clutching at a dagger.
Okay.
Oh, he's alive?
No.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, dead. An elderly human female.
Okay. 2
cloaked male humans in leather armor with long swords. 2 female humans and 1 male half-elf, kind of dressed in like plain clothes. And 2 female halfling children and 2 male halfling children.
Oh.
All of whom are dead.
Oh no.
It does strike you as odd. Obviously, these cloaked male humans in full armor in the morning, walking through your cul-de-sac with long swords. That's not something you normally see. Like fully armored and.
Do we see any like insignia, like any type of? Can we recognize like what clan or where, like who they are? Or are they just like generic armor?
One of them, you start kind of as you're tending to them. One of them has a black winged snake tattooed on his right forearm.
Oh, what is that? We know what that is. What is that?
Zentarum.
Zentarum.
The gnome has dried like waste on his boots, and his cloak, like human waste.
He's part of the guild.
Part of the guild, maybe. What?
The sweeper guild.
You don't know. And he's got a pouch on him with what feels to be gemstones, but so you have. This is the scene. Thala comes running out. And she runs up to you, Joan Ellis. I was watering plants in the greenhouse in the second floor of my shop when the blast blew out the windows. Not she, by the way. They. Sorry. I wasn't injured, though. But I swear I saw a man through the smoke take something off the body of that gnome and start limping away. He was pretty badly burned, but he was looking over his shoulder as he limped down the alley headed toward the bent nail.
Could you describe what this individual looked like? What did he look like?
He was kind of dressed like those other two that didn't.
They
survive.
didn't make it, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
And you said they went by the what? Which shop?
He was headed out the alley, and I think headed towards the Bent Nail.
Okay, I'll definitely get my
Second floor.
okay. I'll definitely get my compadres together, and we'll definitely check it out. But we just want to make sure that you guys are okay first.
I'm okay. I'm gonna go get some herbs and see if I can tend to anyone.
Okay.
So, anybody doing anything else like in the immediate aftermath? You all hear the shouts of the City Watch down the street as they start running onto the scene. Yes, Bertha?
I would like to just sweep the scene. Is there anybody that appears injured or in need of aid?
Everybody. It doesn't look like those who didn't make it. Everybody else seems okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think one of us maybe should stay just to keep a scout near the inn and the front of the alleyway in case anything comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay. Jonellis, you want to go to the Bent Nail, see if we get...
Yeah.
Go down the alley and see... What? Like, at some point, could we get, like, a sense of, like, the alleyway? Like, what's, like, the order of the shops and things?
Yeah, I can draw you a map.
Okay.
Follow was able to see, because she was on the second floor, so she was able to see... They were able to see out their back windows, like, outside of the alley itself.
Uh-huh.
This character continue moving off toward the Bent Nail.
Okay.
And before we go, I do want to share with both Siobhan and Jonellis that I found this necklace and that clearly somebody used this to cast some very powerful spells that caused this explosion.
Okay.
So it may be something that we could further identify at another time. I might even be able to tell you where it came from. I don't know how to look up, but that wouldn't be till tomorrow. I can tell you.
Everybody comes out of their establishments. Vincent Trench comes out, and he's now consoling Jezerin.
I would like, as Jonellis and I are hurrying down the alley, to kind of stop at the other shopkeepers and just let them know, hey, we're following this. Just make sure everybody's safe.
Mm-hmm.
And Shabana's watching the front end, but just make sure everybody's okay.
As you head out of the alley, as the two of you head out of the alley, the city guards arrive, and they cordon off the alley. So you make it out just as they kind of cordon off the alley.
We're going out of the alley
I thought
to
that's
follow this guy.
Yeah, the Bent Nail is actually in the alley itself. It's further down the street.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know where these things are.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Cool. Okay, cool. Yes, absolutely. Before we go... No, I'm not going to stop. We're just going to go. Let's go check this.
Yeah, let's go.
Use your ranger skills. Let's track this guy.
Yeah.
Person, thing?
You know what? Do I notice any markings on the ground or tracks or possible blood?
Oh, good.
Do a
Survival?
Yeah, let's do either investigation or survival.
Okay. I would do a survival check. Here we go. 14.
Ooh.
It's you do notice a few droplets of blood that seem to head out of the alley, like a path. But before you get to the end of the alley, that trail effectively dries up. There's a lot of foot traffic here, so you're not able to follow any actual footprints. But it does look like an injured individual left the alley, or at least attempted to.
Okay.
So you have now, Shavana, in the alley, you've got 12 guards and an officer.
Oh, shit.
You don't know any of them. And they cordon off the alley. and are like asking everyone to step away from the bodies, announcing that this is a crime scene, and
Jeez.
that they'll need this all secured. So nobody touches anything, nobody goes anywhere. Everybody just stays where they're at.
Those are good procedures. I appreciate that.
And a Griffin cavalry rider, you can see now circling above the neighborhood, just kind of circling up overhead.
Sick.
So the guards get everything kind of under control, and about 20 minutes after the explosion, a couple of City Watch officials show up, and you can tell that they're City Watch. Well, you can tell that they're officials because like the guards kind of all part ways, let them in, and it's like a tall, broad-shouldered, leather-armored guy with a cloak and a notepad, and like a short, big mustachioed human with a purple cloak and a walking stick and like little green tinted glasses as they're now kind of surveying the scene, kind of walking around quietly, talking together about the scene itself. Clearly some sort of investigators. So after a few moments, as a matter of fact, when they come nearby you, they because Shavana, where are you at for all this?
I am probably standing on like the porch of Troll Skull.
Okay. As they approach you hear them kind of talking about the crime scene, and you hear the shorter one say to the taller one, "It looks like the gnome was running from some armed pursuers." And they're kind of like forensicing out the scene. It looks like he was running from armed pursuers directly toward, and their heads turn up and they meet eyes with you. "This establishment." And they walk over and introduce themselves. The short purple cloaked one says, "Greetings, I'm Barnabas Blastwind, and this is my companion, Seth Cromley." And Seth introduces himself, extends his hand. "I'm Seth Cromley. It's pleasure to make your acquaintance. Are you the proprietor of this establishment?"
Yes, I am. I came out today to see this horrible scene.
Well, we have some questions for you then. We'll need to get your story from your perspective.
Of course.
A few questions to start. Do you recognize any of these individuals?
I do not recognize any of them. However, when I came out to inspect the situation, I noticed the two cloaked human bodies in full armor. I noticed a particular tattoo that they had that I'm familiar with.
And what? Oh yes, black-winged serpent. Yes.
Exactly.
Why Yes. Why do you have knowledge of this?
I'm an adventurer. Me and my companions, we do all sorts of positive work for the city, and we've come across these people with the same tattoo, some very unsavory characters.
When you say your companions, that would be your fellow business owners?
Exactly. Yes.
And
they are out. They're out consoling the neighborhood. We see this manor as like a pillar of this community, and we want to make sure that everyone's okay.
We'd be interested in speaking with them as well.
Absolutely, they will. They should be back shortly.
And do either of them have any affiliation with this Zentarum?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Do you have any idea why anyone might detonate a massive explosion in front of your building? That would be extremely helpful to us.
Yeah. Well,
Ew.
we've made a few enemies along the way. It wouldn't surprise me if someone would try to disrupt what we're trying to do here.
Put him on Freeman's trail. Fuck that guy.
Well, here's what we see. You've got 2, maybe 3 pursuers chasing this character here. Clearly, pointing to the gnome, clearly intending to reach your door when the explosion happened. Why would that be?
You know, our inn isn't really a safe haven for criminals and unsavory characters like that. I'm not entirely sure why he would be trying to, get to our inn.
I don't know that this gnome character is an unsavory character. I don't believe he's a member. I don't see any markings on him to indicate. Look like members of the Black Network were pursuing this individual as he fled to your establishment.
It's possible. We've kind of got a reputation for helping those in need. It's possible that he knew us somehow and he was seeking refuge in our inn.
Well, my first questions will be to figure out exactly who this gnome is. Seems like that's the most direct course of action. Would you not agree, Seth? And Seth says, yes, of course I would. And he's writing down some notes. If you would please remain here until we check back in, I would greatly appreciate it. This is quite a nasty blast, and we don't really have any leads yet.
Well, I might have something. I was talking to a noblewoman. Her name was Jezerin Hornraven. I don't know if you questioned her already, but she mentioned that she saw a puppet-like figure. It didn't really make much sense to me, but it seems like this particular thing, whatever it is, threw something from atop a building, which caused the explosion.
That's her over there?
Yes, over there by that building over there.
And Seth goes over to talk to her, leaving Barnabas, the shorter one. I have to say, friend, as a member of the City Watch, it is my duty to protect the citizens of Waterdeep. And I deem this establishment to be a danger to them. Until we understand exactly what has happened here and why, I'm afraid you're going to have to close up shop until we get to the bottom of it. Could be short, 2-3 weeks, maybe more, but we will get to the bottom of it. What?
Well, we recently opened. That would be a huge hit to our business.
That is fair, but I'd argue that more dead bodies would probably be quite the deterrent.
True. Is there anything we can do to help? I mean, obviously we have a vested interest in keeping our business open. I mean, there's got to be something we can do.
No, it'd be best if you just steered clear of our investigation. That would introduce too many new variables, and Seth and I like to conduct our investigations clean. It's already quite the confounding equation. Trust in the watch, and in good time all will be solved.
Well, in my experience, no disrespect to you, you guys handle things a little slowly. I would appreciate...
Thorough. Yeah, thorough.
Thoroughly, yet slowly, but if we could offer any assistance, even if it's just simple information, and we may be able to provide to expedite your investigation, we'd be more than happy to help.
Well, if anything comes to light, please reach out to Seth or myself. You can reach us at the City Watch headquarters, leave a message for us, and we will get back to you within 2 to 3 days.
Thank you. Please, if you hear of anything, please keep us informed. We would really like to inform our patrons. They like our establishment, and they're going to be very sad that it's closed, and it'd be nice to keep them informed. So if you hear of anything, it would be nice if you let us know.
I'm afraid that as an ongoing investigation, we'll need to keep things confidential until we've drawn conclusions. No desire to taint the evidence.
You said taint.
I am a member of the Grey Hands. So maybe we could be.
he wasn't impressed with that. Damn.
Please extend my best regards to Vajra and ask her to stay out of the City Watch's affairs.
Will do.
Okay. Yeah.
He puts his hand on your shoulder, like up here. Good woman, we shall get to the bottom of this. Don't fear. The City Watch never sleeps.
Oh boy.
And then he turns to go poking around the bodies some more. And Seth comes back. So while all this is happening, Jonellis and Bertha, you have left the alley and are in pursuit of
whatever.
a cloaked
The cloaked individual.
As we're running, I'm gonna well, first of all, Jonellis is probably much faster than me, but I'm gonna just like touch Jonellis as much as I can and cast guidance on Jonellis.
Okay.
So Jonellis, this lasts for a minute, which is a long time in D&D.
Okay.
You can add, when you do an ability check, you can add a D4 die to it.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it's a long time in combat.
It's a long time, well, in D&D and in combat. So, like, next time you do, like, an investigation check or an insight check, you can add a D4.
I can add a D4 to it. Okay.
As long as it's within 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep casting it on him because it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. So we're out of the alley.
You're out of the alley, headed toward the Bent Nail, which is down the street.
Okay.
Jonellis, what's your walking speed?
35?
So you're a little faster than me.
Yeah,
so I'm
35.
I'm like huffing and puffing to keep up. Yeah, I'm following Jonellis because Jonellis is following the trail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you make your way towards the Bent Nail, it's morning, and so the Bent Nail is open.
Okay.
But there aren't any patrons presently in it. Inside, you recognize the bartender.
No, isn't the Bent Nail tally shop?
Oh, the Bent Nail's tally shop. I'm sorry, I had these mixed up. Yeah, no, sorry. I don't know why I thought it was a bar. So no, it is within the alley. Sorry, my bad. I'm tracking too many things.
You totally are.
So yeah, Tally is in the shop. But
nobody else.
Nobody else is in the shop. Tally is in the shop. As a matter of fact, he's kind of rummaging behind the counter, putting together strips of cloth to help bandage anybody. But I don't think he realizes.
Okay, so he knows that this happened.
Tally knows that this happened, and he looks up at the two of you. Sorry about that. I forgot that Bent Nail was actually an establishment. For some reason, I thought it was a bar. It is not a bar.
Do you want us to be going the other way?
No, this is fine. Tally greets you. Hey, I was just getting
Hey, no time to talk. Thank you for helping. You know what happened? The guards are here. We're tracking this guy. Go! And me and Jonellis are gonna keep running.
Okay. You don't have a lead anymore. You don't have a trail.
We don't have a trail anymore. Can we ask him, has he seen a charred individual walking with a limp, acting very suspicious, like he or she are in a like they're in a hurry?
Like a hooded figure?
Yeah.
Did you see anything?
Yeah, actually, yeah. He went out the alley. I just thought that I thought he was hurt in the blast and was fleeing the blast itself. I mean, there was a lot of chaos there, but yeah, I did see like a black cloak. You said
Yeah.
and a limping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I called out to him and he just kept going.
Yeah,
And
he's-
so
Which way?
out the alley itself. And so I ran to the bodies when I saw that he was walking. I didn't give him a second thought.
Okay, so he ran out of the alley.
Yeah.
Can we get out of the alley at this point?
The guards stop you.
Is there a back way, or could we go across the rooftops or something?
There are 2 exits from the alley. Both are closed off by the guards.
Okay.
But I mean, you can attempt to talk your way out.
Alice, what if we drop into the sewers and I slog McGough how to get to the other side of
To
the
the
guard?
other side of the guard. Yeah, we can do that.
Because I'm not gonna talk these guards out of this.
No, they're one track minded. They're by the book. They're not, you know.
Well, let me ask you this though, John Ellis. At this point, I'm worried the trail's gone cold.
The trail might have gone cold. Yeah, I think the trail's gone cold too.
Okay. So maybe we
I'm thinking
stay.
either they came in time to stop them, or they didn't. If they did, he or she is clearly still in the area, hiding
Yeah.
somewhere, or that he or she was able to escape.
Oh, I love this. Okay, let's go investigate all the establishments of the alleyway
Yeah. Yeah.
and see if this person thing is anywhere.
Right.
I love this idea.
Right.
I love. Oh, you know, if we get Embrick and Avery, they're gonna be all up in this. They are not gonna be happy.
No, we should get them.
Yeah, we should. They're good.
Okay. So you're gonna go back and talk with just check out all the establishments.
Yep.
See if anybody saw anything, or if anybody's in there. If there's hiding places in their establishment where this like thing might be.
Embrick and Avery had a couple that were like a younger couple that were there talking about some custom jewelry.
Oh, that's cute.
And said they ran out right after the explosion.
Yeah.
Thawa did not have anyone in their establishment.
I'm also checking if anybody's like hurt.
Nobody seemed hurt.
Okay.
Vincent Trench comes out. He's out. He's consoling Jezrin. Rishal is in his store now.
Yeah.
Kind of just checking to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
Have you found anything?
No. Has anybody come into your shop?
I thought I heard somebody on the roof.
Anybody out back? Any place we could check where someone could be hiding? Because the person responsible for this may be trapped in the alley right now.
No, like I said, I thought I heard somebody on the roof,
Okay.
Mhm. There clearly was someone on the roof. That seems to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
but then there was an explosion, and
Mhm.
To be honest, I haven't really given it. I haven't given it any more thought. I've just been taking care of the wounded or shaking the dead and checking to make sure that nothing's on fire or anything in the store. And I don't really like the City Watch very much, so I'm kind of
Hanging back.
Yeah.
Okay, we will respect that, and we will me and John Ellis will we look out for ours, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
So if
is
you
there
need to
anything I can
if
do?
you need to close up or whatever for the day, it's fine.
I think that we should all probably close up shop at this point.
Well, I get that from logistical, but I mean in terms of your relationship with the City Watch, if you need to close up, you just go ahead and do that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that. We didn't see nothing. We knocked on your door and you weren't awake. You weren't here.
If you need anything, knock 3 times. That's 3 times.
Sick! I did it! Okay. Alright.
Renair comes. You can hear Renair
Who
shouting.
is Renair?
Renair, you can hear
He's
Renair.
gotta be on the other side of the guards.
He is on the other side of the guards
Okay.
shouting, These are my friends. Let me in. How dare you? Do you know who my father is?
He's part of the group. Let him through.
Let's go get him. We go up to wherever Rainier is.
This guy wants in.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to let anybody in.
He's part of our tavern.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the MC for the tavern.
Yes.
He's a... Yes.
He's an MC.
Partial. He has an interest in the tavern.
Yes.
I have an interest in the tavern and in my good companions, and I do wish to be let inside. I have business here. Now stand aside, good man. Come on. You rolled a 1.
Jesus Christ.
I can show you the ones. You rolled a 1.
But we're there helping him.
All right. I gave him advantage because you helped him. They grudgingly let him in.
All right.
And I look at the nearest guy and I go, look, it's probably best you just let him in. He's going to make a fuss if you don't.
Yeah.
He's very harmless.
Yeah.
He is completely harmless.
Yep.
Just an intrusion, and I'm very sorry. We will take care of him.
Yeah. He's not.
I mean,
Yeah.
that pretty much sums up right
Pretty
here,
much
right?
sums up. He's no.
He's harmless but intrusive. It's fine.
It's fine. He'll be our problem, not yours.
Hey, Joe Nellis,
Mhm.
I want to be out of earshot of the guards.
Yeah.
You think you'll scout out the rooftops?
I think so.
I think you should scout out the rooftops. That seems like something that you'd probably be better suited for than the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are we scouting rooftops?
Rainier, you won't be going up there, buddy.
Just chill.
You.
Is everyone else all right? Where's Shyvana's? Oh, Shyvana's there. Okay. Yes.
We're all okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of dead people. You're not going to like it.
Right.
But we're okay. And everybody else in the alley is okay.
Right.
Okay.
Joe Nellis, I think you should go check the rooftops if that's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know how safe that is. I will come with you if you want a backup. But I just think like that would be a good idea.
Yeah. How about yeah, I'll go on the rooftops and I'll kind of signal or something which direction I'm headed towards, and if you guys on the ground want to go that same direction, just in case if I do see the individual and I see them jump down towards whatever shop are going east or west on foot from.
Maybe you could make like a call, be like "caw," and like point or something. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah. What?
What would be a good signal for you? I will look. Me and Shyvana and Rainier will look out for it.
Okay. Let me see. What signal?
I mean, you know Rainier will fucking watch for that shit.
Let me see. Do I? I don't. Do I have anything equipment wise that I can use? Possibly.
I don't know. Look in your equipment.
Possibly like shoot a arrow with like some sort of cloth on it or something. If
fire arrow.
A fire arrow, yeah, I can try.
Sounds like a bad idea.
You could tie something to an arrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie something to an arrow. If I see the individual and they're going so and so direction, I can shoot downward. On a clear, not since everybody's closed up and inside, I can shoot it down towards the ground.
Joe Nellis, you do realize that there are 15 members of the City Watch here right now.
Oh crap, that's right. Can't do that.
I would strongly advise.
A fire arrow would be a bad idea.
Fire arrow would be a bad idea. Yeah, I'll just either whistle. I'll do a whistle.
Do a whistle, or
Yeah.
take Mookie with you and talk to him and have him come talk to us. But that will take a long time. So just whistle.
Yeah. I'm just gonna whistle if I notice or if I see the individual.
Okay. So you're climbing up to the rooftops?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go around the back of Corellin's crown. Actually, Corellin's crown and Thala's establishment they kind of butt up against one another. And Thala's establishment has like a trellis kind of along the back. The vines go up that you can climb.
I want to make out with Thala back there.
Shyvana, the trellis would hold you, but Joe Nellis, your elven form is a little lighter.
You like fucking Legolas. You don't make leaves tracks
Yeah.
in the snow. Like
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So
Lightweight.
Right.
you climb up
Yeah.
very, very discreetly.
Light as feather, stiff as a board.
Right.
It's a 2-story building,
Mhm.
and up top, you're kind of looking around, and you do see near the corner, over where near where the water barrel was on the ground,
Uh-huh.
there's a torn piece of cloth snagged on a nail
Mm.
up on the.
Okay.
It's a looks like a piece of like a cloak or something,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a symbol on it. It's a toothed cog with 4 spokes. You recognize it as the symbol of Gond. Gond is like one of the gods of invention and logic and intelligence.
Like a gnomish god?
Very much like a gnomish god. And there is a temple to Gond, in the city. I believe in the Sea District, not the Dock District, but the Sea District. The Temple of Gond is like what's it called? It is. Oh, it's over here.
Dang gnomes.
It's like the temple of it's a temple of wonders. The house of inspired hands.
Okay.
You're familiar with it.
Okay. Okay.
It's in the Sea Ward. And you know that they produce all of these sometimes magically infused mechanical wonders.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and I kind of go. Let's see. Do I notice anything else after I notice this piece of material?
Give me another survival check, just kind of checking out the rooftop, because there's definitely fewer footprints up here. It's like much easier to track something up here.
Ooh, I rolled a 5.
You're gonna use your D4.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can use my D4 with it. Like how would I do that? Would I roll and then just roll a D4 with it?
Yeah, just roll a D4 and add that to 5.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Where are you, D4? There you are. 5 plus 2 is 7.
I mean, you definitely see some footprints, recently made footprints around this scrap of cloth that track back across the roof towards the edge that you climbed up.
Oh, so double backed. Okay.
But you don't know how old they are. You get the sense that they're fairly fresh,
Do I observe? Do I see anything else while I'm up there? No.
Just give me a stealth check. I want to make sure you're not drawing attention to yourself up there. I assume that your intention is to remain unobserved.
Absolutely.
Wow.
7. Wait a minute. Hold on. Plus the D4. 9.
All right. One of the guards down below looks up and shouts like, "Hey, there's somebody up on the roof!"
Oh God damn it!
A bunch of guards draw their bows.
Damn it!
Oh shit!
Stay where you are. Don't move. And
I don't
they'll,
move. I don't move.
Form the building. A couple of them climb up.
I don't move.
You're the guy from the troll skull. What are you doing up here?
Oh, one of the shopkeepers needed someone to go up and inspect some of their roofing up here, and since we at the Troll Skull Manor, we've got some chimney guild sweepers, and they just wanted me to go up there and inspect and see, since we've already got contacts with them, if I can come up here, inspect the roof, and then see if I can contact the chimney guilds that we use to help this lovely establishment here.
Give me a deception check.
Okay.
That's great. That's great.
That's so good.
Where's my deception? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, God. I'm low in this, too. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Got a 0.
I rolled a 0.
How is that possible?
I don't...
Your building just blew up. Somebody just blew up in front of your building, and now you're up here. You're telling me that you're checking roof tiles for chimneys?
Because I wasn't near the manor. I heard the explosion from here.
I tell you, you're suspect.
No, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna have you talk with Barnabas and Seth.
Oh,
I did absolutely nothing, sir. But if you want me to talk to what's his face, I'll talk to Barnabas.
I'm not threatening you, sir. I'm just saying that you're on the crime scene and you're doing some suspicious things, and we need to have a conversation with the officials.
Okay.
Please.
No problem. No problem.
So he escorts you back down.
no.
Investigators Cromley and Blastwind. We found this man up on the roof of the apothecary, or of the bookstore, and he says he was up there just because they have some roofing contacts, and these people might need a new roof, and he was checking it out. I thought you might want to have a conversation with this individual.
Oh my gosh.
And
So
Barnabas,
as I see Jonel's talking to these, I'll walk up.
Pretty guys.
Am I there? Are we both there?
You guys are all there. It's fine. Unless you choose to be someplace else.
I just look at Shavana and I go,
I tell Seth and Barnabas, like, hey, these are the two that you wanted to speak to. They're my companions for Trollskull Manor.
Excellent. All
what
right.
the what?
And your name is?
Bertha Blue Macy Merriweather.
And Seth writes it down. Bertha Blue Mason Merriweather.
Oh my gosh. You're the only one to get my entire name correct.
Well, you just told it to us.
But no one ever gets my name right. What? Your name's Seth? What's your name? What's your full name, Seth?
Investigator Seth Cromley.
Investigator Seth Cromley.
Yes.
I won't forget this.
This is my companion Barnabas Blastwind.
Hey, Blastwind.
Investigator Seth Cromley.
Barnabas, could you help, please? Barnabas is, he's busy talking with you, Jonellis. Barnabas, what were you doing up on the roof?
Like I was telling this individual here, the establishment needed some chimney attention, and so they were like, the Trollskull Manor is doing fantastic and doing fantastic business, and this people of this lovely establishment was wondering if we had contacts, and I said, sure.
I said, I told you, we are a pillar of the community here, and we're always checking in our neighbors.
So you were just making sure that their roof was up to code?
And if it wasn't, I was going to give them the contacts to our chimney guild folks that we use, yes.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
That's what I got, man. I got nothing to do with whatever just happened here. Once I heard the explosion, I went down to check on some folks. People were saying they were fine. So,
Bertha, Barnabas, let me ask you a few questions. I'm watching you, sir. Fishy.
I got nothing to hide, man.
Do either of you have any affiliation or interactions with the Black Network, the Zentarum?
I think we might have infiltrated some of that, but I don't remember exactly.
Could you elaborate? What does infiltrate? What do you mean when you say infiltrated?
I don't remember. What happened at the...
We were looking. We had accepted a contract from an individual who asked us to search for another individual, and he happened to be held by the Zentaran, I believe, and we rescued this individual. It was actually
Is that you?
he's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Thank me.
Yep.
They came to save me. Oh, well, oh, you're Lord Neverender's son. Oh, my goodness. Well, Lord Neverember, he's still in good standing with us. Rainier, is it not? Yes, that's right. And these are my friends. Well, Rainier, would you just give us one more moment to finish questioning, and then we'll let you and your friends go. I'm sorry, Master Jonellis, I didn't answer from you on the Zentaran question. Are you affiliated in any way with the Zentaran?
No. Not at all.
Can you give me a deception check, please?
I cast guidance on him again.
Okay. Please give me something. Oh, come on. Hold on, wait.
When you cast this spell, like,
It is.
I got an 8.
It's a
So
touch.
you're
It's a
just like-
verbal somatic. So I'm like whispering. I'm like, oh God, you hear?
all right. I mean, you're whispering a spell right in front of his person.
Okay, so he can tell.
I
Then I'm not gonna. Okay, then I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
So, Jonellis, you rolled an 8.
Yep.
You technically rolled a 4.
But I got guidance though.
No, I did
you
not
didn't cast
cast it. because
Ah,
you're
damn
gonna
it.
do
I rolled a 4. Come on.
Oh, Joe Nellis.
There's something you're not telling me. First a lie about the roof, and now the Black Network.
I'm not part of them, man.
Jonellis,
Shoot.
that's enough, gentlemen. I will have your badges. And they both look at Renair.
What? I look at Rainier too.
Yeah, badges of what? We're not with you. We're not affiliated with you.
No. Rainier said this about them.
Oh.
That is quite enough, gentlemen. You have treated my friends badly, and the House of
And I'm just like
Neverember.
this. I'm like,
The House of Neverember will not stand for it.
yo,
Oh boy, he rolls a 1.
that is nothing.
They back down. They're like, we are so sorry,
What?
You must have
Rainier.
rolled a
The
20.
House of Neverember still holds weight in our eyes.
What?
Rainier rolled very well.
That's crazy.
I was about to.
Right. And Barnabas looks to you. We'll be questioning you again. I've got my eye on you. 1 inch out of line, Master Jonellis. 1 inch is all we'll need.
I'll only need half of that. But sure.
Gentlemen, let's pack it up. Let's get the dead out of here. Put them to rest.
Yeah.
That's right. And if there's anything you need from us, please come through me, Rainier says. All right. And so they start packing up the dead to take them to the city morgue.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we go inside.
Oh, no. I know that gnome.
What?
The one that they're.
On that packing, they just rolled the gnome over. I know that gnome.
Okay, let's go inside.
Let's go inside and talk about it.
Let's go inside.
Rainier, come on, move. Let's go.
Do you know anybody else?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's go inside. My best of friends.
All right. All right, you guys head into the tavern.
What's Liv doing?
Liv is sweeping, like very sadly, kind of sweeping up the fragments of the stained glass that were blasted in.
I kind of want to go over and just kind of lean a little bit on the broom.
The
Yeah.
broom just kind of slumps against your shoulder.
I'm like, I know this is a mess. We just got things going. I'm sorry. Thank you for cleaning up, Liv. Yo, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
This is a mess. Oh, and P.S. I've got the weapon. I don't know who used it, but I've got it.
Yeah. And I got some more bad news.
What?
We're gonna have to be closed for a few weeks.
Ah,
Because the city guard is garbage.
well,
But
Thanks.
we might have a contact who can help us out with that.
What you mean?
You remember Lord Aranzath? We helped him out in the intersection with those like kobolds, I believe.
No, it was hobgobs.
Hobgoblins, yeah. He owes us a favor.
Holy cow, Shavana, you're good at it.
Maybe we can leverage that to, maybe get the City Watch to kind of expedite their investigation a little bit.
You're good at this. Maybe they could like bump it up to the Grey Hands or something. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that would be excellent.
That'll be fantastic, because I'm in that too.
I mean, do y'all have any thoughts about this off the cuff? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, Renier, who's this gnome guy you know?
Oh yeah, Renier, you know this gnome. What's up with that? Why would he be coming here? Did you tell somebody to come here? It's okay if you did.
I did not tell anyone to come here. I haven't told you this because I want you to like me. But
I'll go at you. I'm like,
when my father was ousted from Waterdeep, I thought his long dark shadow was finally gone for good.
Long dark shadow of what?
I want nothing to do with him. My father's shadow.
But you took his money.
What little he gives me, yes. But even from Neverwinter, his spies still hound me. One of them...
Why is your father spying on you?
To make sure that I'm not embarrassing the family name, I don't know.
Huh.
But this gnome,
Yeah,
named Dalakar, he'd been watching me for months. Just would see him here and there, trailing me all over the place.
did you ever see him here before?
Sometimes he'd track me to the entrance of the alley, and then trap me on my way back. But then, about 10 days ago, he vanished. He was nowhere to be seen.
Would there be anybody that's trying to find you?
No, maybe. There's another thing I have to tell you.
Yeah, there's something else you're not telling us, clearly.
I'm a member of an organization
Oh, shit. Rainier?
called the Harpers.
What the fuck are the Harpers? We are no longer best friends, just so you're clear. Best friends don't keep this stuff from each other.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Yes, but I am a member of the Harpers, and we,
I mean, unless you fly Griffins, I just can't handle this.
Let me find the Harpers here. You guys have actually, everybody roll a history check. We'll go with that.
All right, history. Come on, history.
I rolled real bad, 7.
I rolled an 8.
Shit.
It's great.
It was fair, because, we're all kind of new to Waterdeep. It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, the Harpers are, we're altruists who work behind the scenes to keep power out of the hands of evil tyrants.
Okay, so,
Ooh.
I get that theoretically. What does that mean in practice? What y'all do?
We have spies throughout the city, watching, reporting back.
And what do you do if you find a tyrant that's gotten into power?
But we do our best to remove them.
Is that what happened to your father?
No, certainly not.
Oh, well.
But there is more.
Boy.
Mert is in the Harpers too.
Mert?
Yes. And he's been holding meetings here.
Son of a bitch!
That's why.
No, I don't think so. But let me check with the Harpers to see if we have any information on what may have happened to my little gnome friend.
Well, I mean, what relation do you guys have with the Zentaran and the Xanathel guilds? or Citadel organizations.
Unless they gain too much power, we give them a wide berth.
Has there been any recent objects of your interest? The Harpers?
Objects?
Of interest?
No.
People of interest?
I'll be honest, I've been a little predisposed with our little business venture. I haven't been really active. I should report in.
I just like put my hand full on his face and like shove him out of the way. I'm like, y'all,
Bertha, I'm sorry.
we gotta get out a league with Mert. This is a bunch of bullshit. His bullshit is. I'm gonna go talk to Durnan. That's what I'm gonna do. Durnan will know some shit. I'm gonna go talk to Durnan.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Well, we should talk to her, see if he knew.
Yeah.
And we should absolutely talk to her because this is clearly a problem with our business.
Yeah.
All right, you two handle Mert, and by you two I mean Shavana.
Mm-hmm.
And if something needs to happen, Joe Nellis.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He gets disrespectful, Joe Nellis.
Yep.
You show him some respect.
Yep.
I will talk to Durnan.
Okay. Sounds like a
I'm
plan.
gonna ask Renera, what happens if we cross a member of the Harpers?
Well, if you cross a member of the Harpers, then you'll meet our justice.
Okay, what does that mean?
We're a force of good. We're not bad. We're on your side.
Get that.
And I whip up a necklace and I go, would a Harper use this?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, never mind. I put it back in my pocket.
I'm
But
telling you.
your Harper's Guild has brought, I don't know, death on our doorstep.
Death and destruction.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. This gnome disappeared 20 days ago.
Well, then you're not keeping very good track of your people. And,
He's not a Harper.
oh.
He's been following me. He works for my father. He's been shadowing me.
Why?
I don't know. My father doesn't trust me. What I want to know is why he's been following me for 3 months. He disappears 20 days ago and now shows up blown up in front of your establishment.
I agree. So the Harpers aren't necessarily involved in this.
Right.
No, we are not involved.
Okay, so you need to figure out why your father is having you tailed.
I need to figure out why this gnome's here.
You need to figure out why your father was having you tailed.
Both.
Yeah.
You're a member of the Emerald Enclave, yes? And,
Yes.
And you two are members of the Greyhounds.
Yes.
We could talk to Dalekam,
Who?
the gnome. If we could get access to his body.
I cannot fathom the Enclave would sanction that. That is an unnatural discussion.
The Greyhounds might.
We could ask.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
Um,
I'll
I
speak
think-
with the Harpers to see if they know anything, but
Well, I think all that's bullshit, and I think you should just talk to your fucking father.
he's in Neverwinter.
Yeah, you got no means of communication?
No, of course not.
There's no, I don't know, letters that go between, no portals, no magic, no sending, no messages, no nothing.
I will reach out to my father. I will send him a correspondence.
I mean, I think this is a bunch of bullshit.
I'm sorry for betraying your trust.
And I'm confused as to why your father would be having you tailed.
Right.
I will find out.
I
Give
think,
me 1 day.
whoa!
At least to speak with the Harpers.
I mean, yeah, that'd be great. 1 day's great.
Mm-hmm. That'll work.
All right. I feel terrible. Please don't tell Mert that I told you. This place is safer for having the Harpers look over it.
Well, we will just tell Mert that we're aware that this gnome has an association.
Right.
Not with the Harpers, he does.
Oh, why are we questioning Mert then? Because he's meeting with the Harpers?
He's the member of the Harpers
Of the
Guild.
Harper's Guild, yeah.
Oh, so the gnome might have been coming here to talk to the Harpers Guild? I'm not piecing this together. I'm sorry.
I apologize. I think I've been confusing. The only reason I shared anything about the Harpers is because I'm going to speak with them about this gnome to find out what's been going on, to see if they have any information. And I chose to share with you that I'm a member, so that you understood my source.
So we don't necessarily need to talk with Mert per se.
No.
We need to talk with him, absolutely. If he's a member of this Harper's Guild.
We should let him know what's going on and that we gotta be
Yes.
shut down.
Right.
But
Just
Yeah,
so.
well, we can be discreet about it.
Yeah.
Just my guts, and I'm sorry. When I started coming clean, I kept coming clean.
I didn't even cast on a truth on you, so good on you. I appreciate that. That's a good friend.
You are my friends, and I'm sorry that I haven't told you this. But, and I know that you're in the Greyhounds, you're in the Emerald Enclave, and everybody's got a club. I'll have a club too, and it's the Harpers, and they're the best. And Mert was even talking about asking you to join.
Yeah. We'll see about that. We'll talk with Vernon. See if he doesn't know nothing about this, and
We'll talk to Mert.
okay, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
All right, so you head over to the portal, and
Yeah.
Mert is not there right now.
Oh.
It's midday. Usually he rolls in early evening.
Okay.
So you're going to the portal.
But he hasn't been there. He's been at our place. So he's gonna show up at our place, and it's not
That's
gonna be
what
open.
That's what I mean. Mert's.
So y'all should probably wait at our place for fucking Mert.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were gonna do. Yeah, Mert's been hanging at your place.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So at the port. Meanwhile, at the yawning portal, Durnan is when you walk in, Durnan actually comes out from around the counter. Thank God you're all right. I heard what happened.
I want him to pour me one. I'm gonna sit at the bar.
He pours you a drink.
Oh, Durnan. You ever seen anything like this before?
Crazy explosion, huh? Was it really 11 dead? What was it?
Burnt to a cinder.
Was it a bomb? What was it?
I pull out the necklace and I show him.
I know what that is.
Yeah, I thought she might. Took it off a poor little halfling kid that found it in a rain barrel. Somebody tossed it off a roof.
Any lead?
Little bit of blood. John Ellis, for all that he's good at, there was not enough to trail.
Description?
Puppet lad? Not a man, limp, cape, dark.
Could be a nibble, right?
I don't know what that is.
Hey, an artificial creature.
Oh,
Robot. They make them in the House of God. A bunch of other things.
oh. Is that a gnome thing? A gnomish thing?
I mean, gnomes are inventors, but I mean, humans, elves, anybody with a brain, a sense of mechanical engineering.
Here's what's not sitting good in my mouth. Mert's name's come up in all this.
What?
He's been, it's been insinuated he might be holding some secretive meetings at our place. From a secretive group.
The Harpers are harmless. Their intentions are good. They're a bunch of goddamn play actors running around. You know, the soldiers have their gray hands, and the rangers have their Emerald Enclave, and anybody with a performance streak in them wants to get in on the action. So you have the Harpers.
I see.
Anybody with a flair.
So they're a bit like Rainier, intrusive but harmless.
Their intentions are very good, and their network is very good. But when it comes to throwing punches, nobody wants a Harper in their corner.
I see. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. I am concerned that Mert's been having meetings at our place. Do you know they shut us down for 3 weeks? 3 10-day?
I mean, that's optimistic. They move slow.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
Investigate ourselves?
Yep.
I mean, if you figure out who did it and you put it right in front of them.
I mean, it's gonna have to be clear as paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they move slow.
Yeah, they're a bit.
We've had some problems in the past with arresting the wrong people, incarcerating or executing the wrong individuals. And
Oh, we don't want that.
I know, but the City Watch has gotten very methodical.
What do you know about these investigators, Barnabas and what's his name? Smythe?
Seth.
Seth?
Nothing really.
Hmm.
I've heard you had run-ins with Staggett.
Staggett's, we're
Good.
okay. Yeah, we're okay with Staggett. He's okay.
But
You know, he pretends like he doesn't like us, but I think he does.
he's not an investigator, though.
I know. I know.
Well, if there's anything I can do.
All right, I don't know what we're going to do, but if you hear anything on the down low, you know, let us know, because everybody's involved in this one. The Harpers, the Zents, the City Watch,
Welcome to Waterdeep.
whatever this firebomb thing was. What'd you say it was?
It could be a Nibblewright.
A Nimblewright. Okay.
Kind of a puppet. Robot.
Somebody said it looked like a puppet.
Yep, nimble right.
Nimble.
Yeah, they're freaky as hell when you see them.
Okay. And that was the Church of what? Ghent?
The
Gaunt?
House of Gond.
Gaunt. God.
You'll find it in the C district.
Yeah.
Temple of Gond. It's the House of Exemplary Inventions.
Well, aren't they just fancy as fuck?
I wouldn't touch one of them.
I don't want to neither. It's not natural, right?
No.
Well, I appreciate your time. I toss him silver. Like, thanks.
If you need me to let Yager off for a few nights, let me know.
I mean, I don't know what Yagra's gonna do. I mean, we love her, and you know, she's a good compatriot and a good ally. But I don't know what she could do.
All right.
But I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go back and tell my compatriots that I found nothing out.
All right. Anybody doing anything else today?
No, just waiting on Mert.
Mert rolls in.
Oh, here we go.
Mert rolls in before you get back.
Okay.
I heard that there was an explosion. I didn't realize it was this dramatic. Oh my goodness! What happened to the bar?
The bar is closed for
Closed for
TBH. But
closed for 3
yeah, we found some interesting information. We would actually like to ask you about because your name surprisingly came up. It was pretty odd.
Okay. Yes.
So why don't we go up to your private quarters and why don't we discuss?
All right. So you guys head upstairs.
Yep.
I'll take another LaCroix and another White Claw
Nice.
and more ice.
Is that a good combo? Or you do like mix them together?
Oh, yeah, he mixed them together.
It's called a LaCroix.
It's a LaClaw.
I have like an orange LaCroix and black cherry, not black cherry. What is it?
Is it black?
Yeah, black cherry. White Claw. I'm wondering if that's a good combo.
It's not bad, but it's also like because I drink White Claw real fast.
Yeah.
So if I cut it with LaCroix, it's like I just emptied it. Okay, well there's that. I just scoop it out of there because I emptied the whole thing.
There is plenty in there.
Okay. Kate hates our refrigerator.
We can.
I can give you mine. Mine's like from 2010.
How old is
2010.
Very old.
older than ours. I
It is.
guarantee it.
It doesn't. I can tell you, it does not have an ice maker.
That's fine.
Bah,
It's
What's Journalist Shavana? What's this about?
Well, what can you tell us about the Harpers?
I'm sorry, I don't take your meeting.
Huh.
It's funny.
The organization the Harpers. It came to our attention that you are a member.
Oh my, that's direct.
Fucking Renair.
Actually, it wasn't Renair. Is Renair also a member?
No, just I don't like him.
Oh, but you do, buddy. But you do.
So you let that slip. I mean, he must be a member too, then.
Can you come to the point?
Look, the bottom line is, we found out through questioning one of the individuals who saw the attack that one of the victims was running towards our establishment. He may or may not be a member of the Sharpshunters, the Harpers.
Harpers. Yeah.
Who was this?
Some kind of gnome?
Some gnome-looking fella.
Renair
He
named
wasn't
him.
a member of the
Oh
Harpers.
no, I'm saying it anyway.
I'm gonna weep. I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of this organization you call the Harpers or the membership of specific groups.
Because here's the problem. Like, we are closed. The establishment is closed for, I mean, we don't know when. And it's because of this Harper's organization. We don't know what it is, what the affiliation.
The Harpers,
Could be.
we could not be. They could. The Harpers would do no such thing.
God, you're so good, Shavana. This is awesome.
The Harpers would do no such thing.
Well, look. The bottom line is we're closed. And
Yeah.
we're closed
Closed.
because of the Harper. I mean, we don't know the affiliation, but we need to understand, like, what this is. What this is something we need to take care of?
Shavana, Dornelis, would you please sit down? Let's.
Okay.
Sure.
This may shock you, but I need you to keep this to yourselves. I am a member of the Harpers.
And my jaw opens.
Gasp! Gasp!
We are an organization that protects the city from evils.
You don't say.
We are a network of intelligence to the forces of good.
Oh, really?
Yes, my friends.
Oh.
Yes. And I would say to you, good Joe Nellis, we don't interact with unsavory characters like, say, the Doom Raiders of the Black Network. So as you go pointing fingers,
Oh, that's a
in your
good
own
one.
backyard.
good one. Good one. Yeah, I've actually owned that up to the people that I care about the most. Yeah, that. Nothing. What else you got?
And my friends, the Harpers, were an organization of good. They would never be behind such a thing. Never. I can assure you. And I will use all of the resources at my disposal to find out who is behind this and what has happened.
Okay.
That's good.
But
Yeah,
I am
we-
one man
That
with an excellent network of intelligence, but still just one man.
Yeah, we want to get to the bottom of this as well. I mean, this Old Skull Manor, this is your investment as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
We're still friends, right?
of course. I mean, if what you're saying is true, I believe you that these Harpers are good. You know, as you know, that me and Jonellis, we are members of the Grey Hands.
Good lads.
Yep.
If you are a similar organization with similar values, then I don't see a problem with you, or apparently Renair, being a part of this organization.
I cannot confirm that Renair is part of this organization.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, it's come to our attention that the fact that this individual, this halfling, who may or may not have affiliation with the Harpers,
Mm-hmm.
may have been trying to get to our establishment. We have no idea who this individual is, but he was running from the Zentaran Guild,
He was running from the Black Network.
Running from the Black Network, trying to get to our guild, and me, Bertha, Jonels, we don't know who this guy is.
Gods, he could have been a defector. There's so many possibilities. Oh. I will help you get to the bottom of this.
That'd be great. And I don't know how well you are connected, but if we
I'm
could,
quite well connected.
if we could, open up for business, the City Watch. I like Captain Daggett, but the City Watch, they just get on my nerves.
They move.
They say 310 days, or
310 days.
Yeah, 310 days. It could be longer, and that's not acceptable.
No,
and
no.
I know that as you're losing profits as well. I mean, this time is very crucial for you as well.
I mean, everyone knows that a business lives or dies on its first year. We can't afford
Exactly.
to wait 10 days.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
That's a death sentence for this establishment.
Let's see if we can get it.
maybe you can utilize some of those connections to help the city guard expedite their investigation.
I'll lean on who I can, but I think this is a job we'd have to do ourselves.
Well, look, we don't want to get in trouble with city guard because we're already kind of in bad terms.
Yeah.
But we will be willing to help in any way we can. Literally, any way. If we have to go down in the sewers and, convince some people to, leave us alone, or,
All right. Well, if you have any leads, I suggest looking into them. I'll do some digging on my end. Conversation with Renner. Let's reconvene tomorrow.
Let's do it. Oh, before you go, what do you know about the, Jones, what was it? The Church of Gnomes?
Gond.
Church of Gond? Yeah.
Oh, it's a crazy place. It's a house of worship for mechanical engineers and scientist types. They build wild machines. They worship learning, establishment of higher education. Creeps me the fuck out.
Well, they may have an involvement. Maybe you want to look into them.
Yep.
I mean, not my area of expertise, but an old noblewoman told me that she saw some kind of puppet-looking thing.
Yeah.
Sounds unnatural.
Well, I'll reach out to my Harper contacts. Maybe you should check out the House of Gond. Seems safe enough in terms of not interfering with the City Watch investigation.
Yeah.
This is a dark day. I need a drink.
Sorry, King gave you one. I'm not there.
All right. So you return,
Okay.
and everybody, just as Mert is leaving. Bertha?
Mert?
I have a proposition for you. I'd like to speak with you about in a few days.
Excuse me?
I think you might be well suited for something.
I don't know what to say about that, but okay.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Good day.
Okay.
And he leaves. I'll be right back. If you guys want to
Bathroom break!
Oh yeah, bathroom break.
Was that your dog?
Misty, yeah, she's right here whining.
She's crying.
No, she's whining because I know she probably needs to go OUT, but she can wait.
Either that or she's hungry.
Oh yeah. I can bring her food.
Misty, do you need to go UT? You need to go outside? You need to go outside?
Shavana, good at negotiating stuff.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Super good.
Yeah, both my friends recently got their second shot, so they've been telling us their experience with their second shot.
And?
And they said the first, like, as soon as they got it, their arm felt horrible, like, it was very painful. And then they couldn't sleep for basically 24 hours.
Wow.
And they felt like garbage. But they're vaccinated, I guess.
Do you know which one they got?
It was Moderna.
Yeah, I had Pfizer, and I mean, my arm was sore like it would be for a flu shot.
Yeah.
And I definitely, the day after my second shot, felt really tired and achy, but I was still able to work.
Yeah, they had to take the day off because
It wasn't so bad.
Yeah, they couldn't even go into work. It was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
But they're vaccinated now, so
Yeah.
hey, worth it. Worth it.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, I feel like shit, but it's worth it.
I chop off one of my little toes, but man, I was.
No! You wouldn't.
I'm ready.
No. It'll happen. Coming.
Well, maybe not the whole toe, but just the first knuckle of a little toe.
Yep.
You know?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the
girl.
tip.
Just the
Yes.
Alright, here's my problem as a cleric, is when we, like, have a, like, long rest in the middle of the session, it's like, I can't change my spells now. I'm just not gonna do it.
You gotta have like presets. That's what you gotta do.
I tried to, but it's too hard. I don't know. It's fine. Just leave it. I don't give a shit. I forgot.
All right. So the next day rolls around. The city guard arrives to. They tie ropes on stands across the front of the manor, like crime scene tape.
Yeah,
effectively.
great.
The rest of the alley is open.
Good.
But as people come down into the alley and look around and see the crime scene tape, and kind of the state of the alley itself following the explosion, they tend to drift out pretty quickly.
Are there any city guard out front right now?
No, there's no guards there they show up, they set it all up, and they leave. So if you wanted to interact with them, you may, but
If they're still there, I would.
sure. I mean, you can be there when they're setting up the
Okay.
tape.
Okay. City guard people, let me ask you this. Could we just put up a closed until further notice sign? I feel like this tape this ribbon you're putting up is distracting people from going to the rest of the alley and partaking in their business, which I would like to be able to do. But I fully respect that we are closed. Absolutely, we are closed.
The concern is just that you're going to open this when we leave.
Oh, no, we will not be open. We would not. Oh, my goodness. We would never dream of that until we get the okay from, the investigators or somebody from the city guard. We'll put up a sign that says closed until further notice. This ribbon, it's giving people the wrong message, and I hate to punish the other people.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to come back here and check.
Yeah,
Make sure you stay closed.
I'm gonna put up a sign right now.
And if I find that you're open, we're going to have to put this up, and we're going to have some problems.
Oh, sure, for sure.
All right.
Absolutely.
He instructs the rest of
I
the
would
crew to
expect
take
there
it
would be
down.
like a fine and things. Absolutely.
All right.
Okay, I would like to go inside and find some kind of parchment or canvas or something.
You've got some, the tops of some of the crates used to
Fantastic.
ship goods.
And I would like to use some paint and put closed until further notice.
Okay.
And I want to put that in front of the front door.
As you're setting that in front of the front door, Alexander Pothaste comes walking up and he's like, "What?
Which one's mine?
Oh,
Is that the
cook?
kitchen? The cook, yeah.
Did I make people
Oh.
sick? What did I do?
Oh my gosh.
What did I do?"
Alex, you did nothing. No, there was a really scary incident.
They wouldn't let me in yesterday.
I know, there was a really scary incident yesterday, and we can't be open right now.
Gosh. It doesn't have anything to do with the meal I prepared 2 nights ago, did it? Because that meat was looking a little funky.
Did the meal you prepared cause an explosion that killed 11 people?
Oh, shit.
I don't think so.
I don't either. So
What?
I don't think so either. So I'm gonna give him his pay for the next 2 10-day.
Yeah.
And say, I'm sorry, we're gonna be closed. I don't know how long, but we want to take care of you and make you sure you're whole. Here you go.
Well, gosh. Okay, well, I'll come back and check in a couple days just see if you guys need anything, okay?
You know what? I think it's best if you don't, because I don't know what's going on in this alley. We will send word. It's very dangerous here right now.
Okay, well, okay.
We'll send word. Hey, you're our cook. Don't worry. We ain't got nobody else.
Right.
We don't want nobody else. That's why I'm paying you now, because I want you to stay and come back.
Okay. I was a city guard at one point. Don't forget that. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
I think we got that end covered, but I really appreciate that thought. Thank you.
Okay.
It's okay. We're going to be okay. We will send word.
All right, throughout the day, the rest of the staff slowly show up.
And we pay him for 2 10-day and tell him the same thing.
They're all very happy about this. Rudiger refuses the payment.
Stop.
He says he just does it to bust skulls.
Stop.
But
I
Okay, great.
lost that guy. That's...
yeah, you did.
And I want to ask Rudiger a bit, hey, you hear anything, let us know.
All right.
Yeah, I want to go to the Castle District to talk to Lord Aronzath about the situation.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Maybe
I don't like being closed.
Okay,
Right.
well, maybe me and Jornelis go to the Sea District and check out the House of Gond.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we feel about that? Is that okay, Shavana?
So I'll meet up with you after and talk to Lord Aronzath.
Okay.
I'll head over there.
Okay.
Great.
All right, so you meet up. You head out to the Castle District. Lord Aronzath, his law office is.
That's great. He's a lawyer.
It's a 3-story building. The lobby itself is just a testament to wealth.
No.
It is a temple for wealth,
Gross.
but like reserved, tasteful expression.
It's not like gaudy, like gold everywhere.
No, it's like they're throwing so much money at these things that they don't need to tell you they're throwing so much money.
Oh my god.
And the receptionist,
Tiefling.
a middle-aged,
Let's be honest.
white human male.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I don't have an appointment, but I would really like to speak with Lord Aronzath.
No, really. Can I help you?
If you just tell him who I am, I think he'll want to speak with me.
Oh, yes? Okay. Why don't you run along and play outside with your other little army friends?
And I'll pound my face on the table and look. You tell Lord Aronzath that I'm here, and we'll see if he wants to speak with me or not.
All right, give me an intimidation roll.
Heck yes.
22.
Holy shit!
Woo!
Would you please remove your fist from the desk? It's teak.
I will remove my fist when you tell Lord Aronzath that I'm here to speak with him.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am, of course. Can I get you something to drink?
Heck yeah.
No, I'll wait for Lord Aronzath.
Don't touch anything, please.
Oh my gosh.
And he goes behind. He goes to a door down the hall. Yeah, obviously you give him your name.
Yeah.
And moments later, Lord Aronzath comes storming out the door. Gods, Timothy, why must you be such a wretch? Of course.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, good.
And he's in this very finely tailored suit, very distinguished looking. Shavana, how may I be of service to you? And Timothy's jaw is on the floor. What's going on here?
Well, Lord Aronzath, we could use your help with a little issue we had yesterday.
I heard. Is everyone all right?
Well, we're okay. We could be better. Everyone's safe, but our business, it could be better.
Well, I mean, you did have a massive explosion on your front
Yeah.
steps. From what I read in the paper, in the Globe, 11 dead, correct?
Yes, it was gruesome. Something I haven't seen since my days as a soldier.
Yes. But what is it you need of me?
Well, the city guard, personally not a huge fan. They told us that we need to be closed for we don't know how long, and that's unfortunately this is not acceptable. We were hoping that you'd be able to kind of help us, maybe expedite the City Watch's investigation into our the incident.
So they've closed the establishment. Why?
For investigative reasons. They really didn't give us good reason.
And are they on the scene investigating now?
Well, they roped off our Trollskull Manor, but when I was leaving, I didn't really see any investigators there.
And how long did they say it would be?
They said 3 10-day.
I'll need an estimation as to potentially lost income, wages for dependents. Yes. If you can get me that, I'll file an injunction and see what I can do.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll need to talk with Bertha, our financial officer, and see if she runs the numbers and see what type of lost revenue we'll have.
Lost revenue, list of employed dependents, any potential plans for events taking place over the next 3 10-day, and then we'll triple that. We'll sue for compensatory damages. I think we can come out on top of this.
That would be helpful. I mean, that'd be great. Honestly, it's not about the money. It's about really revitalizing the neighborhood of Trollskull. And this has been terrible. Not just for Trollskull, but for all the businesses of Trollskull. It's bad for all of them. All of us.
Shavana, do you wish for these businesses to succeed?
All of them except for one.
Then I assure you, it is about the money. And we will get paid. Now, we may need to close for a week as I file the injunction and put the papers through. But in the end, any lost wages, lost revenue, I'll do my best to see to it that you're compensated. But at the end of the day, you're a new business. You need to remain open. You're just gaining traction.
Yeah.
And once the establishment opens, I can have it opened. I'm sure of that. But I anticipate there will be a significant City Watch presence. Asking questions, lingering about, that's not going to be good for business. We want to sort this out. I'll handle things on my end. You and yours, you see if you can get to the bottom of it.
Of course. Do you have any connections with the City Watch? I'll be honest with you. Like I said, we don't have a good connection with City Watch, and we try to investigate stuff on our own, but they really don't like it. Maybe you could put in a word, say, give us a little leeway on that front.
I tell you what, I don't really have any City Watch connections, but there are a lot of people in the City Watch that are afraid of me. If you run into trouble in your investigation, drop my name. The first or second person you drop it to, it may not matter. But once you get to the third or fourth, that's when you know we've got leverage.
Okay. No, that's helpful. You know, I really appreciate you going above and beyond. This is more than I have hoped.
And Jornelis. It's excellent to see you as well. I didn't notice you there, but there you are.
I don't think Jornelis is...
I thought Jornelis went along. Jornelis
I'm with Bertha.
Jornelis went to the
Church of God.
Bertha just went to the church.
God, I got confused. Shivana, you and your friends saved my life, the life of my wife, and two of my most trusted guards. I am eternally indebted to you. Please, no need to thank me. But be prepared to watch some people get crushed under my boot heel.
I look forward to it.
Excellent. So just send a messenger with that information as soon as possible. No need to come uptown for it. And as soon as I have word, I'll let you know.
For sure. Thank you.
Nice.
And then I'll head over to the dock district to meet up with Jornelis and Bertha.
The C district.
C district. That's different. Wow. Okay.
The C district is different.
You know what she meant.
I know.
No, I thought they were the same thing. I'll be honest.
The C district is more upscale. There's a lot of temples and places of worship and libraries and buildings like that here. So Jornelis and Bertha, you roll into the C district to the House of Inspired Hands, sitting on a corner of Sea Watch Street and Shark Street.
Okay.
So as you walk up, you turn a corner and there it is, the House of Inspired Hands. It looks like a cross between a temple and a workshop.
Okay.
4 stories tall, with this high peaked roof.
What's like a typical amount of stories for Waterdeep?
It depends on the district, but in some of the more affluent districts, the homes will all have 3 stories. Churches tend to have 4 or 5 stories.
Okay, so this is like reasonable. Got it.
Right. So the symbol of Gond, like a cog, a toothed cog with 4 spokes, is displayed prominently on this huge brass plate hung in front. Can both of you give me a perception check?
Will do.
Oh God. 12. No. 15.
24.
Well.
Jornelis, as you walk up, so the sun is behind the temple as you walk up, and so it's hard to see, but you make out, you're looking up at the symbol itself, and just at the peak of the temple there, you see the silhouette of like a humanoid shape perching there on the rooftop, and it extends an arm.
Say what?
Releasing, it looks like it releases a bird into the sky, which does a couple of loops, and then veers directly down towards you. So let's roll initiative.
What?
Okay.
12.
7.
Okay.
Can I get you?
No, I'm good. Thanks, man. Okay. So, Bertha, you, Jornelis is looking up as this happens, and Jornelis, I assume you alert Bertha to this?
Yeah.
She doesn't see any of it.
No, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Bertha, watch out!
So Bertha,
That's so good.
Bertha, just as you look up just in time to see, like Jornelis, you see as it gets closer, it looks like a metal bird, like
Like Bubo?
about this big.
Is it Bubo?
It's not Bubo.
Okay, just check.
But it comes rocketing down from whatever unleashed it on top of the church. And by the way, that character has now disappeared.
Oh, really? Shit.
It not necessarily disappeared, but has moved out of sight.
Well, shit.
And it slams into you, Joan Ellis.
The bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
1 point of damage.
Okay.
What was this
And then
happening?
it explodes in just little cogs and
Oh.
sprockets and just shatters onto the ground.
Oh, okay. No big deal.
I'm like, oh my god, are you? Oh my god! Oh my god, are you okay?
It's nothing but a minor flesh wound.
What just happened?
I got nicked by some metal bird. Thought it was a badass, and then it just hit. It hit me, and there's the remains. My skin must be made out of steel.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Cogs and everything. I'm like, what is this thing?
The most.
It's not natural, that's for sure.
No, it's looks like it's mechanic.
Oh, great. This does not suit me. Okay.
It's okay, Bertha. Just we'll just
Do you see anything else as we're coming in? Are we safe?
we'll just keep our eyes peeled. Clearly, it must have came from a high point in the church somewhere or around the church.
I'm gonna look around and see is there anything else that we need to watch out for.
You look around. You see.
Jesus, you already blew through that. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got through a bottle of wine. Sorry. Yeah.
Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Right.
Hey.
Continue.
So, you don't see anything else like on the exterior of the house of inspired hands.
Yeah.
There are two massive oak doors.
Yeah.
They're 2 stories tall. These
Yeah.
doors, and just so wide. There's no guards up front. Just these 2. I mean, they've got to be some of the heaviest doors you've ever seen, and they are shut.
I had John Ellis. I mean, I'm in this, but this looks foreboding. Yeah?
Yeah, could be.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Hmm?
Do you think that this hooded figure looked anything like the figure you saw in the graveyard?
I didn't get quite a good look at the hooded figure. It was a hooded figure, just like it was a hooded figure. But as far as more details, I couldn't tell.
Just wondering if it looked like, like it moved unnaturally or something in the graveyard.
The hooded figure you saw in the graveyard was small.
Okay.
Not that has any bearing on
No.
what you see here, but just
No, I was thinking more the figure in the alleyway that people were describing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I mean, I guess let's go to the door and do we knock or do we just shove in? What do you think?
Don't want to be rude. We can knock and see if we
Okay.
if somebody comes to the door.
all right. So you knock at the door of the House of Inspired Hands, and
Just picturing the Wizard of Oz when you say the knock on the door.
Come here. Come on in.
Yeah.
nice.
That was so good. Oh my gosh.
Bust my
That was so good.
bust my buttons. Come on in. Why didn't you say so?
Welcome in. Oh my god, that was so good.
Why didn't you say so? I was like, you didn't ask.
Oh, that's so good.
I love that movie.
That was really good. That's good, Leroy.
Okay. The door opens, and you're met by female dragonborn, gold dragonborn.
Okay.
She pulls her hood back, and the door swings open effortlessly in her hand. Obviously the mechanics here are
Beautiful.
and you're looking into a huge hall. It's a 3-story high hall that's massively wide. lined with pedestals with all of these strange objects.
Okay.
And then there are wings off to either side where you hear hammering and drilling and metal working and people shouting at each other and just like all of this engineering stuff going on. And light pouring in from all of these windows. And the Dragonborn, she pulls her white hood back. Can I help you?
Bertha, I'm gonna let you handle it.
We are here to seek some information from the noble house of God.
Well, you've come to the right place, but what are your names? Let's start there.
My name is Bertha. This is Jonellis.
Bertha Jonellis. I'm Valletta.
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 You are
Pleasure.
very beautiful, Valletta.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
So, please, come in. What could you be more specific as to what brings you to the house of God?
Well, we don't know very much, but we are interested in knowledge. And we understand the house of God is a place of knowledge.
It is indeed, yes.
Yes.
So you wish to have some?
Well, we wish to pursue knowledge.
We have classes.
Classes are great. We also wish to talk with someone about perhaps some knowledge that we would like to share with you.
Well, child, you can speak with me. I'm the head engineer.
Oh, I'm sorry, what's her name?
Valletta.
Valletta.
And she's now walking you down the corridor to all the way at the other end. There's a table set with a few chairs.
Valletta, I wonder
Yes.
if there is a place that we may speak privately about some of the knowledge we wish to share with you.
Certainly.
It may be sensitive.
We can take tea in my quarters.
Tea sounds amazing.
Excellent.
That'd be great. Let's take some tea, Jonellis.
Sure.
As you walk down this
I love some tea.
hall, there's all these pedestals and these marble pedestals, and each one bears like an invention. You see a wooden flying machine. There's a mechanical model, like a miniature mechanical model of a dragon turtle with a brass plate affixed to it that says.
I want that as my pet.
It just says Big Belchy.
Sick.
Big Belchy, nice.
There's a gnome there on one of the pedestals tweaking. It looks like a helmet equipped with small articulated metal arms, and he's got his head in it.
A
And
helmet with arms.
when he flips a switch, the metal arms slap him gently in the face. And she looks at that and she says, "That's too hard. No. It's a waking helmet. Just gentle slaps to wake the wearer."
Maybe enchant it with a spell.
Oh, he's working on that. He's working on it.
Okay.
There's a miniature model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray. That's
sick.
with a little plate underneath it that reads the Scarlet Marpinoff, which you actually recognize as a legend. It's almost like the Nautilus.
I just stand in front of it like this.
Yeah.
I full stop. I just go.
You're familiar with Marpinoff? Are you a seafarer? Yes. I mean, this is a model, but it's a functional model. Goods to 500 fathoms.
She's real.
Indeed.
Is she out there in the sea?
Of course she is.
What's she doing?
Whatever.
Where's she go?
Whatever.
What does she know? How many crew? What's happening? How's she powered? What?
By the will of God, I wish I could tell you.
You? Oh my gosh.
Here.
She's real.
Yes.
Can I take this little
No, you may not. You may not.
Okay.
Sorry, Master Jonellis. Were you attacked? Did something happen?
Yeah, I got nicked by.
Like me, I'm like,
no, dear, it's fine.
It's
fine.
real. She's real.
We can come look at it later.
Okay, let's. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go to the private room and talk. I'm sorry. I'm a seafarer by trade. I'm sorry.
My father was.
I'm very sorry.
Not a lot of dragonborn on the sea.
No, Valletta, but I'm training too, but right now.
Well, that is a noble endeavor.
Well, one of them's kind of a bitch, but her sister's good. They're twins.
That's nice, darling.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the private space and have some tea. I could use. Do you have like some herbal tea or something? I'm just.
Yes, she calls for some herbal tea.
Woo!
But Master Journalist, were you attacked? What happened there?
Some mechanical flying bird thought it was pretty badass and decided to fly into my mechanical tough skin and just shattered to the ground. It was quite pathetic. It barely nicked me. It could have possibly came from the top of the church. I have no idea.
From the top of the church?
Uh-huh.
I think that something came down from the top and attacked Jornelis, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't see it until too late. You know what this is.
Was one of your students testing?
It's
Nim?
Yes.
What's Nim? What's a Nim?
He's a Nimblewright that was gifted to us by a Lantanese wizard some years ago.
Let me ask you about Nim.
Yes.
What is Nim's purpose?
Nim is a researcher and an engineer. He's built for curiosity.
Well, clearly he's built for more than curiosity if he's attacking my friend.
I don't know exactly what that was, but we should have a conversation with Nim about that.
Has Nim ever attacked before?
No, not that I know of.
You think Nim is capable of an attack?
I don't think so.
Who orchestrates, organizes, deals with Nim?
Well, I do. Deals. Nim stays here with us. We watch over him. He's not allowed off the premises. He can't leave.
Are you sure about that?
I'm quite certain he physically can't leave.
Why is that?
He's an artificial creation. We've modified him to ensure that he can't leave the premises.
What if I told you he was sighted off the premises yesterday?
I would be shocked by this. Maybe we should speak with Nim.
Yep.
Is Nim a sentient being?
Yes, he's a Nimblewright.
I don't really know what that means. I'm a seafarer.
It's a sentient organism, a mechanical organism, with all the consciousness that you or I possess. What made you?
But like he's...
What made you?
But like he's controlled by you?
No.
He does what he wants.
He does what he wishes.
So why would he wish to harm others?
I don't believe that Nim would.
Well, clearly.
That has to be... I mean, let's be fair. Look at this.
What?
I mean, if someone really wanted to hurt someone, I mean... let me ask you a question. Lord Jornelis, do you think the intention in this attack was to kill you?
I said harm, not kill.
Yeah, I would say harm, not kill. Yeah. I mean, it was coming down and with great speeds, so I would say yeah, its intention was definitely to harm.
We need to talk with Nim.
What would you say about 11 bodies burned to cinders?
I would say that's terrible. What? Are you referring to the accident I read about in the paper, the explosion? I assure you, Nim had nothing to do with that.
Well, by all description and sightings, sounds like Nim was there.
Why is that?
Something that moves like a puppet with no strings. something that was hooded, something that moved unhuman-like, but was human.
I mean, there are other Nimblerites.
Certainly. But we found among the dead someone with the markings of this monastery on it.
Let us speak with him, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
This is all conjecture to me. I can't say. I'm shocked by this.
Does Nim speak?
Nim signs.
What does that mean?
Nim cannot speak. We've developed a language. Nim communicates with me.
Well, how am I supposed to trust that?
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Let's go talk with him.
We would like to resolve this without the city watch because, well, we've all got different feelings about the city watch. You know what I'm saying, Joan Ellis?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So she leads you up a spiral staircase.
Of course.
Up 5 flights.
Jesus!
Or 4 flights. To a door at the top. And she pulls out her keys.
You keep Nim locked up?
Nim prefers his solitude.
This doesn't make any sense. You trust that Nim did not do this, and yet you keep them locked up.
No, Nim,
On the roof. You keep them locked on the roof. And somebody on the roof attacked our place.
This door unlocks from the inside. Nim can come and go as he pleases.
So
Just
what's
can't
the lock
leave.
on the outside for?
Failure in the narrative, I'm sorry.
That's great.
Accept my apologies.
But I would accept some inspiration as a reparation.
Oh, sure. Take inspiration from
Oh,
that. Earn.
that was
Okay.
great. That was great.
So I'll retcon that scene. Are you enjoying yourself?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Okay. So she attempts to open the door, and it is locked. And she pulls out a key that she attempts to use in the lock.
Okay. So he can lock himself in there
Yes.
without.
It's his room.
Oh.
Hmm.
I guess I respect that you give him rights, but
He's as sentient as you or I.
is he? I don't know, like a person? Like I don't know.
Yes, he's a person. He's a Nimblewright. He's a
It's like
person.
a weird question to ask. I don't know. I don't know about these things. I've never faced these things before. I don't know. It's like data on next gen. I don't understand it.
Right now, my concern is that he's changed the lock.
Oh,
Oh.
you can't unlock it.
No, you see, this isn't the key to that lock.
So
When you don't key
so
the
he
lock-
changed the lock. Okay. I'm not saying anything. I'm just giving kind of a look.
I'm just looking at someone else like,
Mhm.
Nim, I have some people here who wish to speak with you.
I feel like we're going to visit the Frankenstein monster.
I know, right?
There's no answer on the other side of the door.
Maybe we should leave you guys to talk.
Nim, I have some people here who wish to speak to you. They mean you no harm. Is that correct?
Oh yes, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell him that, please?
Hi, Nim. My name is Bertha Bluebay C. Merriweather. We're just here because we're very interested in knowledge and learning, and we would love to meet you.
The door opens, and inside is, like, it slowly opens.
Still like the Iron Giant.
And inside it's a humanoid creature made from dark, polished oak. and brass, and like brass joints, and he's probably 8 feet tall, but he's slouched over to about 5 feet, and he opens the door, and in the like the attic is like a 20-foot space with work tables and machines and tools and whatnot, and he kind of crouches, he hunched over, walks over to a stool, and he sits and just kind of has his head bowed.
Do I see him?
Like this. Yeah, everybody sees him. He opens the door.
And I say, oh my gosh, Nim is beautiful.
And Valletta says, Nim, did you,
Shh. Nim, you're beautiful.
Nim looks up. He kind of cocks his head and signs something to Valletta.
May I come closer to take a look? You're beautiful. My goodness.
And Valletta signs back. I'm telling him that you're here because you have some questions about him.
I think he's beautiful.
Yes, he's quite
Will you
stunning.
tell him that?
She signs something to him. Nim looks up, and he pulls a chair out from, under one of the tables next to him.
Okay.
Nim, did you attack these good people?
Shh. No. And I say, let me go sit down. Go sit down.
Please.
And I just want to look at Nim and say, I think you're beautiful.
He doesn't do anything.
Valletta, will you translate?
He can hear you. He simply can't speak.
Oh, that's terrible. That's tragic.
Well, it is what it is.
Oh, who are the people that crafted that? That's terrible.
We did. No, that was the Lantanese wizard. But
That's
people
pretty
like us.
bad. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Nim is a particularly gifted nimblewright. He produces his own creations.
What do you mean?
He builds robots, other nimblewrights, mechanical animals, that sort of thing. I suspect, Mr. Cornelis, that you interacted with one of them that malfunctioned today.
Yes,
Oh.
I sure did.
Nim, was that your doing? The bird? And Nim signs something to her and says, and she says, he says that he was testing his new bird. And when it got out of hand and dove at you, he got scared and came back inside. And swapped out the lock, apparently.
He didn't want to get in trouble.
Nim, I see you're scared. Is there anything else you're scared about getting in trouble for? Because we don't want you to get into trouble. We want to help you.
He doesn't respond. Give me a persuasion check.
8.
Give it to me with advantage because Valletta is pushing you.
Nice.
He says there's nothing else he wishes to share. Maybe you can explain to us exactly why it is you're here.
Well, Nim, we're here because a very terrible thing happened by our home. Do you have a home, Nim?
Nim knocks on the floor.
This is your home.
He nods.
What would you do if something terrible happened at your home?
Nim signs that he would hide.
You would
He says he
hide?
would hide, yes.
Why would you hide?
He's a timid one.
No one understands you, do they, Nim?
He's trying to know. No. What is it that you wish to say to Nim?
I would like to understand, Nim, because I think that you're trying to do good.
Nim nods. And signs something to Valletta. She says, he says he tries to do good, but it never ends up working out. As you can see by his bird experiment.
Nim, believe you want to do good. I really do. I want to help you. I do. Do you know what this is?
Nim nods.
What is it?
He signs. He says it's one of the cloaks from the temple here.
No, it's a necklace.
Oh, I thought you held out the scrap.
No, sorry.
The necklace?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what it is.
You don't know what this is? You've never seen this before?
He shakes his head.
Oh. Someone used this to hurt my friends yesterday.
He signs who?
I don't know who. We're trying to figure out who.
Okay.
And people describe someone that looked like you. I don't think it was you, but they described someone that looked like you.
Nim signs something to Valletta, and Valletta says, "What?" And he signs something else. And she says, "Nim, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?" And Nim signs something else. "Nim, that's incredibly dangerous what you've done. What did you... Nim, we could have helped you."
Oh dear. Were you put in a compromising situation? We know what that's like.
Nim built a companion.
Well, of course he did. Look at him. Of course he built a companion.
And it escaped.
Of course.
Nim can't leave, but his companion could.
Oh, Nim. What is your companion's name? We have to go save them. They probably didn't know. Did they know what they were doing?
Nim says he doesn't know, but his companion was impressionable.
Oh, no.
And he hasn't seen them in a month. They've escaped.
Oh, Nim. I'm so sorry.
Valletta's pissed.
How did they escape?
He says that they climbed they scaled they climbed out the window and scaled the temple wall.
Nim, you must feel so alone. I'm sorry.
Nim just shuts down.
I'm so sorry, Nim. Is there anything else you can tell us about your companions so we may find them and keep them safe? We have to bring the companion back here and keep them safe.
Valletta says, "No. We need to destroy this thing."
And I say, we need to find the companion and make sure they're safe.
Yes, we need to find the companion and make sure he's safe, Nim. Is there anything you can do to assist us? Nim goes under his bed and he pulls out this box that he hands
This is
to
so sad.
he hands to you, Joan Ellis.
This is the worst.
It's a big oak
So
box.
sad.
Like this. And inside it's like this velvet like interior, and inside it looks like a it's like a rod with all these, like, it's got a little handle grip on it, like a wooden rod with this handle grip on it with all these gears attached to it.
Okay.
And there's a tiny little gold foil and red umbrella at the top, and some bells and whistles attached to it. And Nim signs to Valara, and she says, "You knew this was going to happen. You built this because you knew this was going to happen."
What?
It's
What was going to happen?
It's a Nimblewright detector.
What does that mean?
It means that in the presence of a Nimblewright,
Okay.
it will alert you.
Okay.
Nim, as its developer, is the exception. But if you squeeze the handle,
Okay.
the closer you get to a Nimblewright, the more noise it will make, the more the bell will turn.
Okay, so Nim, Thank you for thinking of this.
Nim signs something else, and she
Can
says,
we use this to find your friend?
She says, well, any nimble right within 500 feet will trigger it.
Okay. I think we need to find your friend and bring them back and talk with them.
Nim signs, please bring them back safely.
Yeah, because I think somebody found them, and like you said, they're very impressionable. I think that like they were probably asked to do something that they didn't know was bad.
Nim, this is very bad. Very bad. I need you to stay here. I'm going to talk with our guests more.
Oh dear.
She pulls you out of the room, brings you back down to her quarters and says, if there is a rogue nimble right out there, we need to destroy it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, right?
We can't have this getting out.
I mean, this thing killed 11 people.
It would be so bad for the House of Gond if this got out.
We would never attach it with the House of Gond. I mean, but we gotta find this thing and figure out what's going on. Well, here's the thing I don't understand, Valletta. It's like, what ordered this thing to do what it did is what I need to know. What we need to know is what ordered this thing to do what it did, because it killed 11 people.
Agreed.
Including children. It killed children.
The House of Gond can offer you 600 gold to track down and destroy this creature. And
can you offer us any support?
Let me see.
I mean, I feel like your people would be able to track this kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I think you have the best device for tracking it.
Well, now we got this umbrella thing, yeah.
You also have something else, Bertha, by the way.
What do I have?
You have a paper crane that can track anything?
No, it's just to send a message to somebody.
Oh!
I was like, really?
Let me see if I have anything that can maybe aid you in your quest.
Okay.
And she leaves and comes back a few moments later with a few wrapped parcels.
Oh dear.
She hands you one. These are adjustable stilts.
What? That's cool.
They'll take 1 minute to put, and I can add these to your inventory. They take 1 minute to put on or remove. They can increase the height of any humanoid by up to 5 feet.
Cool.
So random.
What else?
A backpack parachute.
What?
So it requires at least 10, and again, I'll put this in your inventory, but it needs 10 feet of unoccupied space.
Okay.
And you need at least 60 feet of fall to work.
Sick.
But then, if you got at least 60 feet,
that's sick.
You can fall without taking any damage. It takes 10 minutes to repack, and you can use it again.
Oh my god, that's sick! I'm getting some sick shit.
A parachute.
I'm getting some sick shit.
In a barking box.
What does that do? I've never heard of that.
It's a metal cube, 6 inches on a side with a crank on top. When you wind it up, the box is activated for 8 hours.
Yeah.
While activated, it barks whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet of it.
Cool.
As long as the box is in contact with the same ground. But it sounds
Look
like
at this.
I know.
What's a cat?
It sounds like a small dog's bark or large dog's bark, depending on the switch you can throw on the box.
That's sick. I got some good shit, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna need you to find and destroy this thing.
Do we know what the name of it is?
He said it was Wilt.
Wilt. Okay. We will find Wilt.
All right, we're gonna leave it there.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good! So good.
Sorry, you guys are kind of split. Everybody's doing different things.
No, we'll come back.
No, we'll come back.
I'm a moil right now. It's good.
This is so good. I love it.
All right, Brian, happy birthday tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, man, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are you taking tomorrow off?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, we'll see. I'm still gonna have to do stuff tomorrow, but it's fine. It's like later in the day.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm fairly sure Eric wouldn't bat an eye if you just called in sick on your birthday.
Oh no, I took off tomorrow technically, but I still have like stuff to
Stuff
do.
to do? Okay.
It's IT, and you never have a day off.
For her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, take
See you
care.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Later.